it hurts your friends because I know she hated me, and I wasn't even the bad guy.
Hey, first of all,
I was the good guy.
Hey, first of all, she hated all you niggas because y'all were my daily excuses.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know how many times good they give somebody else's squabbles. Once somebody's wife on this panel thought I was a pimp. Like Goody struggling to get his own damn woman, and they thought he was setting up his friends. Like shit, if Goody had it going on like that, I wouldn't give none of my damn pussy away to these niggas. I'm keeping all that. I ain't have it like that.
Can you hear me, bitches?
Hey, welcome to Bring the Smack Wednesday. I'm Big Al, the rightful heir to the Wakanda throne.
Your boy Big Ty Cheese.
It's Goody coming at you again.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Jank coming from Columbia, South Carolina. What's going on, people?
Hey, we got a question today. What are some of the hardest parts about rebuilding after a divorce? And what's one piece of advice you have for a new divorcee? After both my divorces, I lost my confidence. I ain't even really know how to talk to women no more. After being with the same person for so long, man, I didn't know how to get in the game. I was just shook.
Put this to you all like this. And anybody looking at these four panels right here know I'm the only woman that had to have game to get a woman. All y'all niggas went off of looks. Y'all just walk in the club and y'all had 3 or 4 women looking at y'all, so y'all had to put in work to get mine. So
I don't know where you get all that from.
You ain't never had no. The point I'm making is you ain't never had no game in the first place.
Shit.
So I don't know why you had to struggle to get game.
Hey, the only reason Ty had confidence because light skin was in till '92 and Nino Brown came out, and dark skin took over.
That's the only thing that saved Ty. Light skin. Light skin saved him.
That only happened when New Jack City came out, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
New Jack and Nino took over.
The biggest, hardest thing was coming into a place now where you didn't have nobody in there waiting on you when you got to work no more. You walk into an empty ass house. That was
quietness, no kids, no.
Man, that was an eye opener. But I said it on other podcasts. The money. The money you miss. I promise you, when you with the woman and you getting that check and y'all together, money ain't no issue, if you will. But the minute that the divorce happens and that joker take you to the bank, you miss that money. You get paid and your bills get paid and you got about $15 left for the next payday. Oh yeah, you really that was a hard part for me. It was a hard part.
Trying to get gas and everything else. Yes, sir.
Man, I'm talking about yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm living in a spot that only costs $325 a month to stay in. And still I paid that $325. I paid whatever electric bill was due. Because that $325 didn't include electricity. So I'm looking at probably, I was exaggerating about 15, but I'm probably looking at about $80, $89 left out of paycheck.
You have $80 left over, you still won't look for nobody to help, share the
burden,
the bills with. I mean,
no, the embarrassing part of that, the embarrassing part about that was trying to come up to somebody and knowing you ain't got but $80 for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? What you bring it to the table? You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that on the episode. What you bring to the table, right?
Yeah,
$80.
You ain't bringing much. You know what I'm saying? So, about all $80 gonna draw somebody lower on the totem pole than you. So
right,
yeah, because ain't nobody who doing for themselves looking for a brother bringing home $80 every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with the kids too, because coming home to an empty house when you used to having all types of noise and everything else.
Yeah.
Will goddamn put you in your feelings.
Oh yes, sir, it will, man. And it put some stuff in perspective for you too. Like you start thinking about, what did I do? Why did I do that? You know what I'm saying? Was it worth it? That kind of shit. It will make you do some soul searching.
When you say it wasn't worth it, what part are you talking about?
Whatever you did to cause that divorce, because and most times it was something men do. You know, don't get me wrong, women do wrong too, but you know, a lot of times it's something that the men do. So from my experience, it was like, you know, the stuff I do, was it worth it based on what I'm going through right now? You know what I'm saying? You know, like they said, sometimes you know it's cheaper to people. But in that situation, I was ready to do. You know, I was willing to do whatever needed to be done to, you know, start over, you know, do it over again. Yeah, I wasn't trying to jump in no marriage right away, but still,
Nah,
I needed to start new. I needed to start new because I wasn't going to do right.
hey, one
You
thing
know,
I did
but
learn though, man, is bro, don't jump in a relationship if you're not healed. You got to take time for yourself to
yeah, you
heal.
definitely got to.
You got to take time to get to learn your fucking self,
Hmm.
and that's
Yeah, you
something.
got to you got to love yourself all over again before you go out and
Yeah,
try to love somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
hey, you got to get inside your own head, man. And sometimes the shit you see, it's some ugly shit, boy.
yeah. Because you know, you was with somebody for so long, shit, you don't know what you about no more. Um, Half my first married life was living a lie. You know, I ain't no husband. You know, was barely a father. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I lived for and I'm being honest, I lived for Friday and Saturday. That's when the parties happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Sunday when they had a major pay-per-view going on. I'm having a house full of people, and that's what I lived for. So I didn't know who the hell I was. I was just trying to get a house full of people so I had to deal with the one I'm with. So Jink, out of the 9 marriages and 7 divorces you had, which
That's
one
what I
was
was about to say. Shit, hey, you should be a perfect man now. Many fucking divorces you went through.
I used to be upset
Hey,
about
can we cuss on
married
here?
married 9 times, but divorced only 7.
Yeah.
It's,
That girl,
the law coming at him in a minute.
hey, that girl in Africa still looking for goddamn
Still
music.
looking for it.
Let's see, brothers. See, my first marriage, man. After my first marriage, man, that one's probably the worst for me. As you guys know, for the most part, it was finances throughout, for all of us. Because me, I mean, when she left, I mean, I had a mortgage, second mortgage. Shoot, I had bankruptcy. I had to pay for her car, child support. So yeah, that's why I was out there moonlighting at the airport. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
You was an
most definitely
E5 when you
finances.
went through
But
all that jank. You was a staff.
what's that?
You was a staff when you went through all that.
I was a senior airman when I started.
Shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
struggle.
E4. Yeah, E4, and then ended up making E5 later on. But that went until shoot, that was I mean 85 when I met my second wife. But the like I said, I mean you had to work, man. But the thing about that is that when you working a second job, I mean you're really taking time out from visiting your kids and stuff. So yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
like I was saying earlier, man, that takes away from that, man. I'm like, hold up, the system's broken. That's what I kept saying. The system's broken. So you want me to pay all this child support, pay all this stuff right here, how I'm supposed to do that on one income. Then, I get a second job. Oh, by the way, I got other responsibilities, man.
kind of like what Goody was saying. The finances, mine wasn't as bad though, because I didn't have any kids in the previous one. It was just rebuilding, trying to do the right thing for us when separating. I don't know what y'all did, but constant hating, have everything, whatever. I'll start over. But doing that, it was a little bit harder to build back up. Because back then we was what A1C senior airman type.
Talk up a little bit, Ty. I can hardly hear you, brother.
I said back then we was like A1C senior airman type, wasn't making much money, and building it back
Killing
up,
it,
just having the regular. It wasn't big bills, but regular bills, car payment, insurance, and stuff like that. It just took a long time to kind of build something back up, and it was still a struggle until I met and married my current wife, and we was able to build something together for as finances and stuff like that. She was a little better with money and things like that, and I was able to learn from the previous going into my next marriage, and we took a turn to build something together.
Said you learn going into the second one.
I learned to do better as a man,
Gotcha.
better that type of deal. As far as we grew older, everybody matured some, and you didn't want to bring the same baggage that you did in the first and second.
Talk a little louder, brother.
I was just saying you didn't want to bring the same baggage or attitude or whatever went wrong in the first one, you didn't want to bring it to the second one.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Did you take time to heal, to learn from your mistakes, or
But
did you
me,
rush
man,
right back into a marriage?
I wasn't really in an emotional downfall or down spiral afterwards. It
Okay.
was like a mutual thing to separate. We didn't separate on bad terms, but it was one of those things I thought it needed to be done, and it was a mutual separation.
Okay.
Neither person was actually following their dreams or what they set out to do. And so instead of like dragging it on, I kind of made the decision to say, "Hey, you had things to do before me," type deal. Kind of like Goody said, someone had to make the decision, so it was kind of mutual. And we were young. We were young.
Yeah, that's perfect though, bro. To have that, that's
And we were young. We were young.
yeah, that's perfect though, bro. To have that, that's perfect. And both of you knowing that, hey, maybe we're not the best for each other, and let's go. Hey, follow your dreams. I'm gonna follow mine. That's
Yeah.
perfect. I know my first marriage. I got married at 19. I
Yeah.
wasn't ready because shit. I was hanging out with the single guys at that time. Get to Germany and shit. The married guys were older guys. I'm 19, 20. Shit, man, married guys,
you-
they had been married a while. Yeah, they weren't trying to do the same shit I wanted to do.
Did you going back to that? Did you come to Germany married, or did you get married after you got to Germany? But I'm thinking
I came to Germany married, sir.
because the Turner I knew, you would have never known. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know two people on this panel ain't like the other two. Two of them came to Germany, and for the first year and a half, you didn't even know they had a spouse. Like, what? They get married. Found out the came over there, man. Okay.
Already married.
I was young, man. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
I regret a lot of bullshit I put my first wife through, but
Mm-hmm.
like I tell my kids, I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't been through all the bullshit.
Goody, how old were you?
Who? Me?
Was that the very youngest stage of you or later on?
Yeah. I was old enough to know better. I can tell you that. Shit, I probably was when did I get? I was probably in my am I doing my 30s and 40s? I went through that. Doing my 30s and 40s.
Did I know you then?
Barely. You had kind of hey, you had kind of locked up. You
Dude.
got locked up.
Hey, do you really know him now?
That's what I'm saying. I barely knew him then, so I damn sure don't know him now.
I'm finding out
Who is
about it
this?
with Cass.
Did we introduce the guest this week?
Y'all knew I always thought the Air Force rules for everybody else. I live by my own shit.
Yeah, man. It was one of them things that was guilty by association. Remember Vinny, our first sergeant?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So Vinny pulled me in his office and was going off on me about some shit you did.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
Roll with the big dogs. If you can't roll with the big dogs, say your ass on the porch, partner. Shit.
he was threatening me
Hey.
about
In my heart of hearts, I know you turned state on your boy, too.
Hey,
Oh,
no doubt, brother. No doubt.
you know he gave you up. He gave you up.
Baby. He gave me the Vinny. He always had that side eye for me, baby.
He turned Kobe Bryant on you, didn't he?
Hey, I was shit. Well, Turner got away with it.
What about
Not-
dog skiing over there? He
Not
the
Kobe
one who did
Bean.
I told Vinny, I said, I'm just as shocked as you.
Vinny was like the FBI. If Vinny asking you questions, 9 times out of 10 he already know the answer.
Oh, he knew the answer.
He just trying to check you for lying.
Hey, but
And-
Vinny, you better prove it.
and that's how
You better prove it, partner.
he approached me with it like that. He said, now look here. I'm not gonna put up with you and do what I did with Turner.
He called the boy name out.
Yes.
I think I was blessed that I was stuck on a midnight meal for the first 2 or 3 years I was in Germany.
You was lucky.
Because I missed out on a lot of stuff y'all were doing, boy. You know, if the walls can talk in that dining hall, as a matter of fact, they need to tear that damn building down and restart it because I know them walls still talking. 'Cause some things went down at Midnight Bill, so you know, but they go back to you look back on your life, you regret some of the stuff you did.
But it
Hey, I'm a married man. Why am I, but hey, you young. I thought I was young at 30. I thought I was young at 40, so I ain't give a damn.
Y'all
but-
get 50, man. Fuck that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm mature now at 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not immature anymore?
I'm not immature like our other friend he used to allude. That's starting over. It's hard. Don't get it wrong, but
it's scary.
sometimes it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're in a situation where you just got to go ahead and face it and do what you got to do, man. And hopefully you learn from what got you in that position in the first damn place.
Yeah. My oldest, and me and her mom divorced. Man, she didn't talk to me for 2 to 3 years. I don't know if y'all remember that. Hey, it was all in passing. Hey, hi. I come to town to visit. Hey, hi.
Mm-hmm.
Son, it took a minute, but he my road dog. But that oldest one remind me too much of me. He was like, I don't need you, motherfucker. Hey, we'll cut people out of our lives in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But hey, that was like you said, that was a relationship I worked on.
Happening with my younger one, we both the same though. It's like I felt like this. I was about 23, 24 years old when I had her. And my mindset was, hell, I managed to live for 23 years without your ass. I managed to go another 23 years without you. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, I'm old school. I felt like, I'm grown. You don't have no damn opinion. Even if you are 18, 19, you do what I say. That's mindset I had, but they got real feelings, they felt something. They went through something just like you were going through something. Yeah, I'm glad I still got a good relationship with my kids, so
yeah.
I know when things first went down, my oldest, she wasn't much of a talker anyways, I didn't really know how she felt and what she was going through. But my younger, she made it known how she felt about how everything went down, and it took a long time to mend that.
You gotta remember, you blamed her for those calls. That cell phone bill.
I didn't blame her for my problems. I just wanted to change the focus off of me to her. So I just basically pointed out something she did wrong. So happened to do wrong on the same phone bill that I did something wrong on. Hey, let's stop yelling at me so much. Let's see Deja. Who told you all them damn games and music on my phone bill?
Brother had to get the heat off him.
Oh yeah, I was doing the Donald Trump thing before Donald Trump became popular.
Yeah, that's where he got it from. You
put the focus on somebody else right quick because the heat is hot.
I'll tell you my second divorce, my hardest thing, well, one of the hardest thing is once we divorced, we came into a marriage both of us having kids already. After the divorce, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna let everything go, and that was my fault. Them kids been around me for a certain amount of years. And me stopping reaching out was fucked up. But now we got a relationship again because hey, I've called, made my amends with everybody. But
you have done that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, good on you.
Point, man, I was trying to find peace in this life. I was going through a lot, bro. I was trying to find peace. Trying to put the puzzle back together. Not the puzzle of getting married or back together, anything like that, but
right.
Put peace in my mind from all the stuff, the stuff I had done and put people through.
Oh yeah, definitely. That a crack pipe?
The finances.
Oh, I thought that nigga was hooking up his crack pipe back there.
Who that?
You? I thought there was a crack pipe you was filling up. I didn't know what that was. Okay.
What we sipping on tonight?
Our sponsors tonight is Hennessy XO.
So yeah, it took a toll on me, man. I think, man, and I didn't date for a while, for a whole year, matter of fact, because first it was a legal separation, then a year later, then she went ahead and filed for the divorce. And the lawyer told me, he said, hey, legal separation is the same thing as divorce. One thing it is, you just carried it to you just still married. And so then, hey, after the year left, man, it was, hey, it was like, I'm gonna say a burden lift off me, man, but hey, it was time for me to get myself back together. And how I did that, man, you know what I'm saying? Hang with guys, hang with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? Me leaving, going from one job to the next job and stopping by the house to have a drink or two, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, one thing about that, man, you got, just like we talked before, you got to have a support system, man. I mean, you guys were my support system.
Oh, yeah.
I sure appreciate that. But then, let me see what else. Then, I mean, after that, man, I mean, it was like, then, here we go, down number 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Gotta bounce back. Brother comes from Afghanistan
Still waiting
into
for
a
my
straight.
refund. I'm
Huh?
still waiting
You
for
still
my
waiting on your
refund for
refund?
that Tux. Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. What it is, man. Hey, it was mutual that we both was headstrong, and somebody, man, we had to, she was, working on her career, understanding, and didn't want to move, and because I was in the military, hey, we understand. We just came to a mutual agreement to, part our ways, man.
I think that you're healing from all the bullshit you've been through.
Healing? I'm gonna say healing, but I guess you could say I'm getting better day by day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because we all gonna learn from mistakes.
It's healing.
Well, okay, you want to call it that? You call it healing.
Getting better. Getting better.
Yeah, you're getting better, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't want to say you really weren't. Still, I don't want to, say that I'm still healing. I mean, from previous marriages. I mean, nah.
You still growing. Okay,
yeah.
not healing. You're growing.
Yeah, like so.
There you go, growing. There you go.
What did you learn from those two?
What did I learn?
Yeah.
Hey, man, like you say, man, like you said, you gotta be a better person, man. Learn from your mistakes, man. Learn from your mistakes.
So the jank today would not pull off a fish fry with 5 of his girlfriends at the same fish fry. Right? That Jake would do that today, right?
Hey, that we call that's a cocky Jake.
That's old cocky Jake back then. Yeah.
Who was cooking?
Hey, it wasn't 5, kidding. All right, let's get it right. What 5?
I'm still giving you the crown for that one.
It was 1, 2.
Now 1, 3 of them. Hey, I'm one of them acting a fool.
Hey, I'm a little perturbed. Nobody called him out at that time. I wish I could have.
Everybody, think about it, man. And think, hey, for the young guys that's listening and then looking, hey, it's all about everybody playing their role. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody play their role, right?
Them. Hey, everybody got to know their roles, man. Everybody got to know their roles.
So if one person at the fish fry would have overstepped them boundaries,
hey, brother, we got to shut it down. Fish fry was over with.
I started to rat you out because if you recall, I was supposed to be a guest at your fish fry. I had on an apron smelling like fish all damn night.
Hey, did you have a good time?
Hey,
yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did.
Anytime that you're gonna barbecue, it's his goal to get you on that grill.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him over there one day.
I was in that apartment. Yeah, he's on the back with it. Yeah, frying that fish up, boy. Catfish. Oh yeah.
Hey,
I had to go there and check on him.
Had a ball that day, man. Had a ball that day.
Walking around being a great host while good in there sweating over the catfish.
Sweating my ass out over some damn fried fish. It probably in July time frame in Alabama. And this mother here.
Yeah, but did you have a good time? Did you not have a good time?
I did, man. I did.
That's all that matters.
Wouldn't change it for the world, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't change it for the world. So I think mine came, my current at the time, I think she came, and I don't know if she stayed the whole time, but when they took off, good time starts now. But it's a good time loading. But I had a ball though, man. I had a ball. So the thing was, you do learn the things that you did that messed it up in the first place. You do grow from that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes back on you, like, brother, remember the hurt you felt the last time. You know what I'm saying? Remember the pain you went through, especially financially. Because I promise you, that judge threw it on me, man. That judge threw that on me.
You didn't just hear me what I just said, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything. She left. Hey, you know what pissed me off though, man? Because she went out and bought a new car. And you know what her tag says? She got a personalized tag. You know what the tag said?
What?
Favorite.
Oh wow! I know you was looking at.
Oh, trust me, brother.
I thought you was gonna say his car.
No. Favorite. She was favorite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The play we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Broke. I don't know.
I ain't lying, man. Hey, because remember, man, I went from, and that was, like I say, it was a whole year. I went from 215 to 172.
That's stress there, boy. God damn.
Ooh,
really?
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember he had that cul-de-sac rocking with that Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
I
you
thought I
gotta
was
let the
lying
people.
about that shit.
You gotta let the people know what a cul-de-sac is now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
let
when
them know.
that
Take
hair
the head
grow
off
on the
the.
side and it's
That George
bald in the
Jefferson.
middle. Where you
It's
got that,
ball in the middle.
yeah, you got that. You,
Yeah, I remember my first time I saw him, I was like, damn, that brother looked like he gave up on life.
yeah, I know. After my first divorce, you boys kept me together, even though it was you niggas were coming over to get your head smashed in on that PlayStation. But y'all kept me straight after that first divorce because all I had was that TV and pool furniture.
Okay, I'm gonna say a public service announcement though, man, is you know, brothers, even some of your sisters, you know, when you about to go through that thing, you better put some money aside. Cause but the main thing I want to say is the reason me and my first was married as long as we were was two reasons. Number one, I knew back then, and probably still now, the courts, man, they just really crapped all over the guy. So I knew the court was gonna crap over me in the first place. That was my first fear. I'm always stuck with everything, and that fear came true. But also, I just knew that I wanted to stay until the kids were out of the house, and that right there, number one, is the wrong thing to do. You know, that is not the right reason to stay in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? In the end, one of the biggest lessons I learned is all the stuff me and my first one went through. We put our kids through it. You know what I'm saying? Every fight we had, they was right there witnessing it, and we were so selfish with each other, we didn't even realize what we were doing to them. You know what I'm saying?
Jank, you got any last words, brother?
No last words, man. But I already said what I wanted to say pretty much, man. But I just want to give a shout out to Designs and Creations by Bree. She's a person that, you know, if you got anything, you know, t-shirt wise or whatever, you know, she's the person you can contact, you know, here locally in Columbia. She do have a Facebook page, and if you just search Designs and Creations by Bree, BRE.
Good looking out. Good looking out. Brother C.
Yeah, last thing, man, just try to be better at the next thing you do.
Last words is this, man. Hey, we all grow. We got to continue to grow. Hey, divorce is hard on everybody, but you also got to put your happiness first sometimes. All right. Quit dragging that person down that road. Hey, if y'all know it's over, let it be over. All right, fellas. Hey, as usual. Hey, I love y'all, gents.
Mhm.
I'll stay in between them lines, and I'll wrap to y'all soon.
All right, brother.
All right.